Previously on Crossroads.
You made it all seem so real.
You wanted it to be. I simply told you what you wanted to hear.
The thing is, though, I think I love her. Her hair, her smile, her voice, everything about her. I've always loved her, Max. And I know it's crazy because she'll never love me back. 'Cause she's only got eyes for you.
If you leave now, you're always going to be frightened what Ethan might do.
Don't fall!
You wouldn't.
What are you doing here?
Well, I thought Max might be around.
Oh, but he's probably been held up with other stuff.
Can I feed them too?
Sure. Probably think I'm a bit of a square for liking birds.
No, I don't. I think it's sweet. Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Do you think do you think I'm good enough for Max? You know, sophisticated like Angel is.
What?
Why are you laughing?
Because you have more style in your little toe than Angela has in her whole body.
I wouldn't let her hear you calling her that. I'm Angel now.
Max isn't the only risk taker, you know. What was that for?
Because you always make me feel better.
Ethan! You stay away from me, you stay away from my family, and you stay away from my hotel!
I see you got my invitation. You're late.
Where's Jimmy?
He's not here.
Jimmy! Jimmy!
Yell all you like. He's gone to Zurich for a design course. I'm surprised he didn't tell you. He was very excited about it. Look at them. So elegant, proud, loyal. They mate for life. Did you know that? Can you imagine being faithful to one woman for your whole life? No, I guess not.
Meaning?
Well, loyalty isn't exactly one of your strong points, is it? But with a wife like yours.
You go near my wife again, I'll kill you.
Don't worry. From what I've heard, you're doing enough damage to your own marriage without my help.
My marriage is none of your business.
The grass is always greener with you, isn't it?
Angel and I are perfectly happy. You wouldn't know anything about happiness, would you? Having the love of a woman.
Or two in your case.
What?
Nothing. I shouldn't have said anything. I promised Kate.
Kate?
She came to see me yesterday. She was very upset. After the way you treated her, no wonder she wants to leave King's Oak.
Your invitation said something about wanting to discuss business.
I do.
Why do you want Cromwell Leisure anyway? Is it because it's such a good investment? Or because you just want to get at me?
I could ask you the same thing. Let's not rush things, Max. Look around. So many fond memories. You, me, Kate, this house. Let's talk inside.
Damn it.
Suit yourself?
I'm not hungry.
You always had a weak stomach. I, on the other hand, am ravenous. Would you like to say grace, or should I? Father, thank you for this food, this house, this day to set right what sins have been made against us. I know you and Mother are with me and are guiding me. I live today and every day in your honor. Amen. Bon appetit.
You don't fool me for a second. I know you're not interested in Cromwell Leisure. You just want to ruin me. Well, I'm here to tell you that's not going to happen.
How do you know I don't want it? From what I've researched, it's a very profitable company. This is business, Max. It's not personal.
So you think I ought to invest in it?
I think whoever ends up with Cromwell will be a very, very rich man. And I intend that to be me.
Really?
Your business must be in crisis, if you're asking me for advice.
My business is doing just fine.
The only reason you're here, Max, is to find out what I know. You're scared, Max. I can smell it a mile away.
You don't know anything about me.
You know, that's what Jimmy said, that you knew nothing about him. He's really quite open once you get his trust. You underestimate him, Max.
You underestimate me if you think I'm going to talk about my son with you.
It's a real pity you missed him. I like having him here. He's so impressionable. You really should eat something, Max. I mean, you never know. This may be your last meal. You could walk out of that door and, well, anything could happen.
If we don't talk about business, I am walking out.
We'll get down to business, I promise you. But first, a toast to your health. Don't worry, it's not poisoned. And a toast to my mother. It's her birthday today, did you know that? She's 65 years old.
She died 30 years ago.
Yes. It was that holiday. You remember that holiday, don't you, Max? I do. I remember every little detail. It all started so innocently.
How'd you know where to do it?
I saw it in a film.
Why'd you do that?
To ward off evil spirits.
Like vampires?
Oh, stupid. Vampires aren't spirits. They're undead who survive by sucking the blood of virgins.
Why only virgins?
Because you're ruining the ritual.
Sorry. Wait,
What?
doesn't matter.
No way. You know, we don't do this and have secrets. It's against the rules. Don't tell me you're chickening out.
No way. It's just... Since I can remember, we've been best mates. Every year, I count down the days till you come back for the holidays.
Yeah, me too, so?
This year, you've just...
What?
Well, you've changed. It's like all you care about is girls, and... Sometimes I just feel like I'm invisible. Like I'm getting left behind.
I'm the one that has to leave. You guys all get to stay and be friends. Do you think it's easy coming back here every holiday trying to fit in again? I hate going back.
But it's America.
Yeah, but don't believe everything I tell you. It's hard being a kid all over, I reckon. Hey, we gonna do this or what?
Yeah. You go first, though. It was your idea.
Fine, whatever. Stop. I almost forgot.
What's that?
Genuine Kentucky bourbon.
My father will kill us if he finds that in his house.
And what about these?
Are you mad? If my father catches us, he will go
He won't. Come on, I'm trying to make a man out of you. See, girls are gonna like you if you can't hold your liquor or draw back.
You think this stuff really impresses them?
I know so. Come on, you want them to think you're tough. You can handle anything.
Does Kate like them?
Absolutely.
Okay. 1 cigarette and 1 drink. And I know just the song.
I used to love music. They knew how to make it back then.
Yeah. You know, that was the first time I ever smoked a cigarette. I saved a pack all summer just to do with you.
Why did you lie about it?
You know what kids are like, wanting to impress each other.
Just kids.
It was just a bit of fun.
You have no idea what your bit of fun was responsible for, do you?
I've never forgotten what happened that day, if that's what you mean. But the truth is...
The truth. The truth according to Max Sampson. What irony.
I came here to talk about business, not stroll down memory lane.
Your precious family are in danger, Max. I think you should sit.
Oh, this is between you and me. My family have nothing to do with this.
I've waited a long time for this day, old friend. Today you will face the truth.
The truth. The truth is you were a coward then. And now...
Now? What am I now?
A monster who lives in the shadows, who preys on another man's family, who fantasizes over a woman he'll never have. So come on. You want to talk about that day? Let's talk about it.
1 drink and 1 cigarette, remember? 1 little drink.
and scream, Wembley goes wild! The new rock legends of the universe have arrived!
I think we're ready now. This bonds us in blood. Friends forever.
Friends forever. Blood brothers.
Blood brothers. My turn. Film me. Ethan, look. Oh. Hey, Bishop Black.
Ow! Ow! I forbid you ever to set foot in my house. You're an evil influence, and you're never to speak to my son again. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, sir.
Get out of my sight. Take this rubbish with you.
You know what? I lied. We're blood brothers now, and there's nothing you can do to change that.
Max, just go. You're making things worse.
Get inside, boy.
Ethan, don't be mad at me. I'll make it up to you,
You'll make it up to me. You said that, remember?
No.
And I wish you had. I wish you'd turned your back on my house, my life, and run away forever. That's how you could have made it up to me, but you didn't, did you?
Neither of us could have known what was going to happen.
No, you just pushed me to the edge and I jumped.
That's right. You jumped. I didn't push you.
And let's face it, Max. I am who I am because of you.
Where'd you get this?
You should know that money really can buy anything, especially from the police.
Is this?
Yes, it's the evidence responsible for putting my father behind bars. It's the film you took.
My God.
Why did he come back to the house that day? Why did he film it at all? For some cheap thrill?
Oh, I was worried what he was going to do to you. I'd seen him angry before, but this time he was terrifying. So I ran around the side of the house to find you to get you out of there. I saw your dad yelling. I thought that if I got it on film, you'd have to believe me that he was nuts. Believe it or not, I did it for you.
You see, it all could have ended there. I would have been punished and life would have gone on. But then you ran in and ruined everything.
You hypocrite, I'll take you on. Max, keep away from him! I'm not scared of you. I'm getting it all on film. I wonder what your precious church will think of a bishop who beats his wife and kid.
Max, what are you doing?
I'm trying to... Why don't you stand up to him? You always go on how you want to. Now's your chance.
Father, don't listen to him. It's not true.
It is. You want to live with me in America. Tell him.
Did you know about this?
No, she didn't know anything.
You'll let him come, won't you?
Max, get lost. This has nothing to do with you.
I'm trying to help you. Friends forever, remember?
No, we're not. This is all your fault. I hate you.
You can't blame me for your mother's death.
Everything that happened that day was your fault.
You don't really believe that.
I don't believe, I know.
Yeah, and I know that if you don't let this go, you won't be able to get on with the rest of your life.
What life? A life with no family? A life scarred forever by the tragedy you brought into my house?
That I brought? What about your father? Are you going to sit there and tell me you can't remember the way he treated you? The way he treated your mother? Because I do remember. I remember the way he made you feel. Small, unworthy, insignificant.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. And the real tragedy lies in you. I mean, look at you, Ethan. You think you're this big, successful businessman who doesn't need anyone, but you're wrong. You're the loneliest man I know. And if you don't give this up, it'll destroy you.
You brought cigarettes and alcohol into my house knowing it was against the rules.
Yeah, and you smoked and drank happily enough at the time.
You have all the answers? Well, answer me this. Why did you give this to my mother?
What is it?
Come on, Max, think.
Well, it's some cheap ornament I bought your mother. So what?
Your silent film of my parents fighting, the all-important evidence in sending my father to jail. Haven't you ever wondered what my parents were fighting about? About what happened before you came barging in?
You dare to sin in my house? To trade blood with the devil?
I'm sorry, Father. I didn't mean anything by it. We were just mucking around.
Possessed you. He sent Lucifer to turn you against me.
He's just a kid. He didn't mean anything by it.
Don't contradict me, boy.
Ethan, what are you doing?
Get out of my way, woman. Your son needs to be punished.
No, please, Ethan, go to your room.
Keep out of this.
No, don't hurt him. He's just a boy.
He needs to learn how to fight the devil. Get away.
Touch him.
What is this? I said, what is this?
It's just a cheap ornament.
You dare to bring a graven image into my house?
It's not his fault. It's mine. Max gave it to me. I meant to throw it away.
That American gave you this?
Please, Alistair, stop yelling.
Don't you think I don't know what's going on?
Nothing is going on, I swear to you. Please, Alistair. Send Ethan to his room till you have time to think of a suitable punishment. And that way, Ethan will be able to think about what he's done. And then whatever you decide will be the more powerful.
Perhaps.
You're a compassionate man.
But he needs to be punished.
Yes, he does, but not like this. If we all just calm down.
Go to your room, boy.
You hypocrite, I'll take you on.
No, keep away from him!
I'm not scared of you. I'm getting it all on film. I wonder what your precious church would think of a bishop who hits his wife and kid.
How dare you?
Max, what are you doing?
Why don't you stand up to him? You always go on how you want to. Now's your chance.
Father, don't listen to him. It's not true.
It is. You want to come and live with me in America? Tell him.
Did you know about this?
No, she didn't know anything.
You'll let him come, won't you?
Get lost, Max. This has nothing to do with you.
I'm trying to help you. Friends forever, remember?
No, we're not. This is all your fault. I hate you.
Fine. You're both cowards.
So, you want to leave me and your mother, do you? After all we've done for you?
Max was right. I do hate you.
Alistair. Alistair, he didn't mean it.
Stay out of this.
No, please, Alistair, don't.
He needs to learn.
I'm not scared of you. Hit me. Come on.
The devil has taken over my son. He must be driven out.
No, leave him!
Let go of
Go
me.
to your room, go to your room and lock the door! No!
I will not let
I heard
evil
them too.
thrive in my house.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. You asked me why I filmed them. The answer is I don't know. Maybe it made everything seem less real.
Undermine my every word.
I remember thinking that it was all going to stop any minute.
Do you know what I miss most about her? Her smile. She had the most beautiful smile. She loved this statue. I used to see her looking at it, longing to see the real thing.
I'm sorry. When I ran in, I didn't realize the argument had finished. I thought he was going to hit you. I was trying to...
It's too late for apologies.
What do you want from me?
I thought that was obvious by now. I want you to suffer as I have.
Look, I may be responsible for some of the things that happened that day, but I didn't kill her. It's your father you should be angry at, not me.
No, it was an accident. He didn't mean to.
Look, I saw him kill her.
You're lying.
No, you're lying to yourself. Listen to me.
I listened to you once before, Max. I will never again repeat that mistake.
He killed her.
The only murderer that day was the one holding a film camera.
That's not true.
If it wasn't for you, my parents would still be alive. You're the murderer.
I know what I saw.
You don't know anything. I'll show you.
Show me what?
How do you know what you saw? I've stood there 1,000 times and looked up, and there's no way you could have seen what was happening. It's impossible.
I saw him push her.
No, you didn't. I was in my room waiting for the yelling to stop.
You undermine my every word.
I don't. Alistair, please.
I saw them fighting, and I just stood there
Get away from me.
watching.
Get away from me.
No!
It was an accident. God forgive me.
It was an accident. Why did you lie? Why?
I didn't. That's not what happened. They were fighting, screaming at each other.
But you never saw my father push my mother, did you?
Yes, I did.
You wanted to be the hero, isn't that right? You always thought I was cleverer than you, and you wanted to ruin my life. You told lies because you were jealous. You knew Kate really loved me, and you wanted me out of the way.
No, she had nothing to do with this.
You'd wanted to get rid of me all holiday, and this was your perfect opportunity, wasn't it? That's why you lied to the police and told them my father killed her.
I wanted to make things better. He was hitting you.
A couple of bruises was better than nothing, and because of you, nothing is what I've got. I loved my father. He loved me. It was an accident. Everything that happened that day was your fault.
All right. I'll take a rap for the smoking and the drinking and that stupid statue. But your father murdered your mother. I mean, look at the film, damn it.
And can you honestly tell what's going on?
He was hitting you, both of you.
If our friendship meant anything to you, swear to me that you are absolutely sure what happened that day. Swear to me!
I can't. I thought I was doing the right thing, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe it was my fault. Maybe he didn't push her. But you can't undo what happened 30 years ago. Can't we just let it go, start afresh? We were friends once.
I swear to you on my mother's grave, I will not rest until you and your family have suffered as I have. Now get out of my house! And Max, God help you. Because by the time I'm finished, no one else will.